Jennies, welcome back. It's me, Jenny. How are we all doing today? Okay, so I am going to be making some of these cute little Peeps treat, and I wanted to show you how to create these. These are so cute. I think they came out adorable, super cute, and very easy to make. A little bit of time consuming, but at the end of the day it is super adorable and it's definitely worth it. So let me show you what we have here. So I'm using the purple Peeps because that's the ones I have. Now, as far as the Peeps are concerned, how are you going to wrap them is you're going to use one of these sandwich bags. This is the best way that I found that you can wrap them in a very inexpensive way. If you have a better way of doing it, by all means, just try to do it however it's easier for you. For me, this is the best way. So what I do is I take a sandwich bag, and what I do with the sandwich bag is I just cut off this part over here that kind of like is the closure. I cut that off, okay, and then I will cut a little bit off the ends of the plastic bag, because what I want to create is two different pieces of plastic. Okay, so I'm gonna cut the ends really quickly, very little. You don't need to cut too much. You're just barely just touching the edge, and that's going to open it up for you like that. And then you're going to cut this in half. So out of one sandwich bag, you are able to cover two of your little Peeps. So again, very affordable and a nice DIY idea. So take your Peeps. First of all, take your one side, one of your one of the two, and obviously make sure your hands are clean, make sure your surfaces are clean, make sure that everything is neatly disinfected because you're dealing with food, and if you're gifting this to someone, you want to make sure it's nice and clean. So take your Peeps, one of your Peeps, and you're going to add it to the plastic. I like to do it backwards because it kind of works for me. Before you kind of fold the Peeps, you're going to take a knife and you're going to poke a little hole on your Peeps, okay? Just like this, okay? Just go around a few times. It's kind of hard because it's marshmallow and it's very difficult to poke a hole on your Peeps. But I'm working with what I have. I don't have like a skewer. A skewer would probably be better. I don't have that. So what I'm using is going to be some straws. I bought these straws recently at a dollar store. I thought they were so pretty. I absolutely love the colors. So I'm using these straws to kind of put my Peeps and kind of like hold it together. So what I did with the straws is I basically just cut the straws in half. So this way I can use one straw. You can actually use, you can create two Peeps with one straw. So you cut the straw in half. You're going to put the one half of the straw in your Peeps where you created that hole. And you're going to have to kind of like really squish it and really work with it because again, it's really hard. It's marshmallows. You're gonna have to play around with it, okay? So then you want, once you have your straw into your Peeps, you're going to kind of wrap your Peeps together so that this way it keeps nicely clean and dust free. So what I do is I kind of wrap it like a sandwich. I wrap it this way. I squeeze it a little bit because it kind of adheres. I wrap it, I then take the other end and I also kind of fold it like that, and I kind of do like a little sandwich, right? You fold it this way and then you fold it that way. Hope you guys can see. And then what I do is I take then this part over here, the top part, and I just kind of bend it so that the piece looks nice and neat there. See that? And then you're going to use some tape. You're gonna have to play around with this, okay? This is not gonna be an easy project. You're gonna have to like play around with it until you get it how you really want it, okay? So you're going to then put some tape on the little peeps like so. My tape is on the side, so let me just get a piece of tape. Okay, and then what you're gonna do is you are then gonna take what do you call this, a pipe cleaner. Okay, I have a white one here. I'm gonna take a little bit of a pipe cleaner, a piece of pipe cleaner, about this size, and you're gonna wrap the pipe cleaner around. I should have come closer, guys, I'm sorry. You're gonna wrap your pipe cleaner around your peeps, okay? So that's what you're gonna do. Make sure you have your peeps how you want it. Take your pipe cleaner and you're going to wrap around it pretty tight, because you don't want this to fall apart, but don't squish it too tight because you don't want your peeps to actually you want your peeps to keep its shape, okay? So you're gonna wrap it around this way and you should get something like this, okay? If you need more tape, just go right ahead and add more tape to the back of your peeps. You can add whatever tape you want. I like to use my double-sided tape because it's very easy to use and it really holds. And just play around with it until you get it the size and the way that you want it. Now, if you find individually little bags that you can put these in, I mean, you definitely can do that. You can also find, see, I was gonna put my peeps in this little clear bag that I have, but they don't fit. The peeps are too big. So if you have a clear bag that you can put the peeps in, you might not have to go through this whole hassle of folding it and using the sandwich bag, okay? So once you do that, you should get something like this. Already my peeps are super cute and very, very adorable. So now we're going to work on the tag, okay? Now, what I use for my tag is I just use these regular tags that I have. And then what I did was I used the micro stamp and I stamped the image onto the tag. Now, the next thing that I want to do is this cute bunny has a really adorable little tail, and I want to add a pom-pom to the tail. So that's what I'm going to do right now. So let's add a little piece of pom-pom to the tail, just like that, and it's just going to give the tag such a pretty, you know, whimsical look. And what I'm going to do at the bottom is I have these ribbon that I bought at Walmart, and it has the peeps, and I thought that would be a really good idea to use this. So I'm going to add this ribbon right on the bottom of my tag, okay? So I'm going to use double-sided tape for that, because if you use hot glue, it's going to give you a bulk and you don't want that. So I'm going to use double-sided tape. I'm going to add my ribbon right in the edge of my tag, just like that. See that? And then I'm going to go in and I'm going to trim it, and that is going to look super adorable. See that? Come in this way and trim, and you should get something, oops, like this. See that? How cute is that? I love it. I love it. So cute. Okay, beautiful. Now, what are we gonna do next? I wanna add a little bow to the middle of my tail. So I'm going to add a very simple, cute bow to the tail right here, okay? So let me find it. Here you go. This project is very easy, but I have to say it is a little bit of time consuming because the peeps, you know, and putting them together can take a little bit of time. But trust me when I tell you, after you are done with this project, you're going to love your little project, how it turns out. Okay, so my tag is actually ready. I am done with my tag. I'm not going to do anything much more to it. I mean, you can, if you want to color in the bunny, you can do that. If you want to, you know, add other things to the tag, you are absolutely welcome to. But I'm just going to keep my tag as is. I want to keep it very simple. So now I have this purple thin ribbon that I want to add to my tag. So let's do that. Okay. And I have another project that I want to do with you guys using the Peeps eggs that I also bought. So that's going to be super fun. Okay, so once you have your ribbon attached to your tag, you're now going to go in and you're now going to attach your ribbon or your tag to your little treat. Okay, so just basically wrap your ribbon around your little treat. Make sure it's secure. I like my tag like that on the side. I don't know why, but I kind of like my tag on the side. So I'm going to come back in here. I'm going to do another knot. Okay. And then I'm going to trim my ribbon. Okay. And that's what you should get. See that? How cute that looks already? How super adorable is that? Okay, perfect. So now that we have our little treat almost complete, I like to add some whimsical look to it. So I wanted to put a little pom-pom like I did here. See how I did a little pom-pom here at the bottom of the straw? I added like a tiny pom-pom. So I'm gonna do that with this one as well. I have a little tiny pom-pom over here. So I'm going to add a purple pom-pom to the end of my straw, just to give it a really pretty whimsical look. I thought that was a little fun touch to the treat. And it just looks really cute. See that? It really makes a big difference. Having it plain and then having the little pom-pom there, it just looks really super cute. Okay, beautiful. Now we're going to finish it off by adding our little tiny little sign that says, here, let me come up close. See what it says there? It says there, Happy Easter to one of my favorite peeps. I thought that was super cute. I have this clear stamp that I bought at AC Moore a few years ago, and I had that little sign that says here, Happy Easter to one of my favorite peeps, and I thought it would be a perfect little you know, saying to put to my little goodie bag or treat bag or whatever you want to call it. So what I did was I stamped this into a white paper card. Actually, I didn't use a paper card. I used actually one of these. I used one of these, and I stamped a few onto the tag, and then I cut out I cut them out, and I just made them into little tiny little strips like this. Okay, So then what I did also was I had these leftover canvas little rolls that I used on a previous video. So I just kind of made like a smaller little flag, and what I want to do is I'm going to attach this to the little canvas. Okay, so I'm going to use my hot glue, and I'm going to do that right now. And the only reason why I did that because I already had some of that leftover canvas. I didn't know what else to do with it. I didn't want to throw it away, so I might as well just use it. Okay, and then what I did also is I just made a little, kind of like a little flag shape, and I'm going to hot glue this right on to my tag, just like that. I like the side look, so that's what I'm doing. And there you have, and I like this shabby like look to my canvas. I wanted that look. Now if you don't want that like little distressed kind of like shabby look to your canvas, just run very carefully some flame around the canvas, and that's gonna seal it from not fraying. But if you like that fray look, I do, then you can just keep it like that. And that's how you create this very simple and adorable little peak. I don't know what you want to call it. I guess just call it like a little, I don't know, like a little goodie treat, right? Now, with these, I just added a little tiny little bow. So I'm going to do that with this one as well. And that's giving your little peep like a little kind of a little shabby look to her. And she looks super adorable with a little bow on the side. Very fashionable peep. Hold on, let me cut this out here. You got a very fashionable little Peeps. It's just so cute. I love, love, love this project. And look how adorable it turned out, guys. You see that? You see how pretty this turned out? It is such a really fun project. This is really awesome to put in an Easter basket, or maybe give to your friends. Maybe you're having like a little Easter party for the kids. This is perfect, because think about it. If you're having an Easter party, and let's say you're having like 12 kids over, right? That can be really pricey. So if you are smart and you get some of these little marshmallows, you get a whole bunch of these marshmallows, and you can definitely make your money kind of like stretch, you know? Especially if you want to not waste a lot of money. So that is a fantastic way to save money and also give your guests a really cute treat. I hope you guys like this video. Make sure you guys thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe. Thank you so much for stopping by, and thank you so much for all my returning scrubbies. You guys are freaking awesome. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for your support. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be safe, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye, honeys. Have a fantastic weekend.